Medial lateral wrist support. Good. So two small pieces. Let's go top first. So we're going to twist and tear in the middle. The camera's good? Great. So twist and tear in the middle. General wrist support. So this could be extensors or just a wrist issue. Could be a carpal bone problem. So we're going to do a general piece here. Not too much stretch on this wrist one here. So just maybe 20%, 10%, something just minor. So no stretch on the anchor parts. Good there. Go ahead and turn that over. So there's one. We could have had this come a little farther, right? This could be centered a little better, but I don't think it matters a whole lot. Again, twist and tear. Same thing on this side. So again, just a little bit of stretch here for the wrist. So we'll go across like that. And then no stretch on the anchors. Good. Great. Okay. Since we're kind of wrapped around like that, I kind of went a little too far this way. It could be a little more centered. Again, it's just general support, so I don't think it matters a whole heck of a lot. So for this piece, we're going to go up the extensor this way and up the arm. I don't think it matters a whole lot how far, unless there's a specific thing you're looking for. So again, if you're treating more this lateral epicondyle, I like these other lateral epicondyle treatments, but if it's mostly wrist, then just as long as it goes up the muscle, I think you're okay. So again, we'll just get an anchor point and put it on the back of the wrist, back of the hand here, dorsum side, and then we'll create our spot. And just a general stretch, maybe 10, 20%. So the hair may not let this last very long. So we're going to pull it off or it's going to really take your hair off. But we just, you know, warm it up like that, and that's your basic wrist support. What do you think about any change in the flexibility of the wrist, or does it feel still pretty?
Very flexible.
Feels good, but there's a little something there support-wise?
Absolutely, yes. Feels really good.
Yeah, but not tight enough to limit range of motion, right? So it's kind of a useful piece in that situation. So great. Everybody good with that one? Everybody good seeing it? If you don't mind, if we could just take this off, and then I'll do the thumb one.
Sure.
Okay, so yeah. We didn't leave it too long, so it didn't have to take off the hair. Now, if you'll notice, when you use it once, if you try to re-stick it, it doesn't, usually it doesn't last very long. The adhesive works like, for at least this kind of tape, like once. So if you like, oh, there's a wrinkle, and you pull it back out and then stick it back, it doesnn't really do as good.
Or maybe it'll just last one day.
Maybe just one day, yeah. If it's only for lasting one day, you're probably okay anyway.
Which brand is that?
You know, it's I found this online somewhere, and it was such a good deal. I was like, oh, that's the cheap stuff from China. I'll get it. And it was so good, I got like a huge box of it, and I'm still going through them. But it was the cheapest thing I could find, and I find that I like it the best than the thick, hard, heavy, expensive stuff. But again, I'm not working with really big athletes that are doing some kind of, pro competition. So if you're with a pro athlete or something, you probably want something that's going to support them a little more. Whoever, maybe I would say that you probably would want something thicker when they're, a volleyball player, or who've made it really famous, right? Mary May and her buddy. Where did the scissors go?
It's on it, under the table.
Oh, I got it.
Oh, great. Thanks, Sam. Thank you. So we'll do the thumb one here. So what we're going to do is we're going to make a loop and put it over. So it'll have like because it would normally there's not a lot of attachment on the thumb, so it would peel off. So we make a little notch, and it kind of slips over, and then we can go up the forearm with these extensors, right, up the thumb extensors. So we get creative, like cutting a snowflake. So we kind of fold it like this. So we've got a little angle there, and then we're just going to notch out that inside. So we're just going to do something kind of like this. So we've got our little thumb hole. Then we're going to slip it over like that, right? So in this position, I'm going to tear it. Right? And then now we can get this inside carefully peel this up, and then we're going to kind of lay it down on the inside. This is probably going to wrinkle on you, and that's okay because we do have the anchor of it there, right? It's wrapped around, so where's it going to go, right? And then we're just going to peel the rest of this up and then work our way up the forearm. So I'm going to get myself, well, this is a long piece for this application, but you could. And we're just going to kind of put this hand in kind of an extension. We'll let him pull the thumb down a little bit to give us a little bit more stretch. And then as we go up the forearm, this muscle actually runs backward this way. Yeah, something like that. So just kind of following where the muscle goes, right? So there's that one. That works out pretty okay. And then we'll use a couple of short pieces. And again, we're going to do one from the dorsum of the hand across that thumb joint this way, like that. And then the secondary piece will go more like this. So kind of a cross over this base of the thumb. Again, working for arthritis, saddle joint issues, any kind of thumb irritation. This could be a useful way of getting not only that extensor, abductor, but also the joint, both ways. So we'll do a twist and tear as an anchor, and we'll put it on the back of the hand here, or so, and then we'll just peel it back this way. And then as we come across here, we'll give this a little bit more of a stretch across to here, and then we're going to not pull on that anchor. So there's the one. Does that feel all right? Now you can leave it just like that, or you can add this last piece, depending on how much support this guy needs. So we might start somewhere here, base of the thumb. And again, now we're going to wrap it this direction. Right? So we've got a number of things pulling all in that center. You see how we kind of cross it in multiple directions, all kind of pulling back underneath this joint space, giving it some space. But yeah, that comes out good.
Feels good.
Excellent.